Hi, my name is Haley Haggerty, and I'm, blah. Hi, my name is Haley Haggerty, and I've decided to start making Authortube videos. Yay! So, first, a little bit about me. I, as many of us are in quarantine, I have not really been working, but what I have been doing has been writing a lot, which is really, really great. And I'm doing Camp NaNoWriMo this year, or at least attempting to, and I'd like to share a bit about my process and my project. The project's the most important thing on here. Cool. Great. And this is the part where I realized that, I should probably write a script. I'm a recent college graduate, and I graduated with a BA in theater and a minor in creative writing, which, is a lot of fun. And now I'm here making YouTube videos. Now on to the Authortube Newbie Tag. So the first question is, how did you find out about Authortube? Well, I started watching Kate Kavanaugh's videos last year. I'm also a huge fan of Alexa Dunn's. I started watching hers when I found out about Author Mentor Match. I've been really active on Twitter, just on Twitter in general, but I've followed a lot of authors on there, and I've been participating in some of the recent writing live streams that have been going on for Camp NaNoWriMo, and it's all pretty much inspired me to think like, hey, maybe I can do this too. Yay! So I have, as you can tell, right here. What genres do you write in? Pretty much all YA fantasy. My current project is about 89,000 words, getting there. Like elves, like strong female characters with questionable morals, love stories, a love story, adventure, all good things. I'm also thinking about writing sci-fi, maybe like YA sci-fi, which I know is so not great for publishing, great in quotations, quote marks, mainly YA. Okay, are you a plotter, pantser, or a plantser? So I would say that I'm a recently discovered plantser. When I begin a project, I make a spreadsheet outlining all the plot, the characters, chapter by chapter, but when I'm usually writing, that gets thrown out the window at some point, and then the project starts going its own way. I do stick to the overall plot and where the characters go and where they end up, and, well, but the how of them getting there and where they go and everything usually changes from the outline that I made from the beginning to the end, which I guess is good. Although, now that I'm in the third round of revisions, I've been going back to that outline and incorporating more of what I didn't include in the first draft, which, always a learning process, I guess. Yay! What is your preferred writing tense and POV? So, I'm currently writing in the third person, past tense. My previous project was also that. Completely different main character, of course. I don't know if it's my preferred, but I have used it a lot. I guess I would say I go towards whichever tense fits the story best, but I do gravitate towards first person past tense, so yes, it's my preferred. Are you self-published, published, or about to be published? None of the above. I am like hardcore neck deep in revisions to my YA fantasy, which is pretty fun. But I've also been trading around with critique partners and beta readers, and I'd like to jump into the query trenches soon. And I know that Pitch Wars is coming up, so I'm also going to probably submit to that too. What publishing company / literary agent / etc. do you want to be repped by? Well, I'm going for the traditional publishing. I'd like to be published by one of the big five, but I admittedly do have to do more research on the matter of rep and querying and all that great stuff, because right now my research is pretty much informed by Twitter and other Authortube videos, so I gotta get on that. Great, great. But I mean, we have to start somewhere, you know? So I feel like my answers to all these questions are pretty vague. When did you start writing? I started writing when I was really, really young, probably like third grade, but in high school and middle school I was on Tumblr a lot, so I was part of the RP community with Doctor Who and Lord of the Rings and like musicals, definitely all the musicals. Yes, I was that kind of nerd, I guess. But I originally started playwriting in sixth grade. My other interest is theater, graduate. So I also write plays, which is lots of fun. Maybe I'll make a video about that too. I don't know. Playwriting? Tube? Playtube? I also wrote a lot of fan fiction where I killed everybody. Dark times. Dark times. What was the first story you ever wrote? I think in third grade I wrote like a Harry Potter inspired thing. The main character's name was Lucy Potter, and there was magic and danger and all that good stuff. I was in third grade. I don't really remember. The first project I completed in college that was a full-fledged novel was called The Sparrow Children. It was Victorian, it was birds, it was magic. People could destroy things with their minds. I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense. Do you schedule your writing sessions or do you just write them when you have the time? So yes and no. I've been doing a lot more writing sprints lately due to Camp NaNoWriMo, and I've been having more energy and motivation, which is great. I've also been doing a lot of writing sprints from Authortube. Shout out to insert writing sprints from Authortube here.
Oh, looks like Cachet's here.
Sprints of like how many and like how long, but I feel like
What do you write with? So I write with my laptop, basically. I've always kind of dreamed of using a typewriter, but I really don't think I'd get the hang of it. Laptops are mainly what I'm mostly used to, like desktop computers too, obviously. I use Mac, so I'm part of the Mac community. Where do you write? I write at home. Home. Home sweet home, due to quarantine. I also like to write outside. Ta-da! What do you look forward to most now that you're part of Authortube? A, the community, a way to inspire myself and others with writing. I just really want to be a part of the great community that I've been watching a lot, and I also want to use this as a way to document my process of writing, of rewriting, of drafting, of editing, everything to do with writing. And it's also something fun to do during quarantine, you know? I hope that I'll use this to get motivation and to get inspired and do all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.